This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Tempe, Arizona. This is Mountain America Stadium, the home field of the Arizona State Sun Devils. The Sun Devils will kick this deep to begin the game. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Hurricanes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to throw. It's Smith. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down here for this offense. Quick pass, the catch is made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He'll throw it now. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to his 31 and a first down. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Looking for 6. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Handoff here from the shotgun. Running through the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. He's got it in the open. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
2nd down after that short completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
To throw, it's Smith. Defense is coming after him. Great catch! They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's a quarterback keeper. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. They'll run it to the left. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
The Sun Devils will look to convert here on 4th down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Arizona State.
The punt team making their way on the field.
On to punt it away.
And a low line drive, ugly punt. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Testing the right side here. Breaks clear in open space. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Canes have 1st and 10 here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to pass. It's Smith. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And looking to throw now on first down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Early in the season, Kirk, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Hurricanes will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Kick lands out of bounds. They'll spot this down around the 20. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback.
Oh, they've got him! A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw.
He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a 1st and goal here.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Normally for this offense, down in the red zone, they love to go to the tight end, and they try to go to him. He drops the ball. If I'm the offense coordinator, I might think about trying to give him another shot.
The receiver grabs it, and he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The shotgun run call. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going to...
Breaks into the clear.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big... this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. 2nd down play coming up. At the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Now, a 4th down.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Looking for a receiver. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. The Sun Devils pick up enough yards to move the sticks. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back. It's an out route, the catch made. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. The Sun Devils will line up on 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Boy, how exciting has this 1st half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Went after, up, and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Then they come up with something here. Back to pass. It's Smith. He's running out of time here. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And here's the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there today in Tempe than you do? And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. We get the second half started with a running play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Again, makes it second and medium. He's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Looking to scramble now. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He made the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37. The Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the runner takes off to his right.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the Sun Devils are on the move here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the defense brings him down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Snags the quick throw. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. To throw, it's Smith. He finds the running back in the flat. Finds room at the 30. Good enough for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Looking to throw it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Stockton. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's brought down there. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Arizona State, 14.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking this guy out.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The returner choosing to field this one. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Canes are looking to keep this drive going. Graham down the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down after a short gain there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back. It's Smith. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He stopped, but he gets a first down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make
touchdown, Canes. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wiggins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. He escapes the pocket. He'll try to use his legs here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Boy, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Looking downfield, it's Smith. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A play action, looking to throw. Hit just as he throws the ball. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Bringing pressure. He'll try a pass here. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass caught. Oh, what a move. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. That completion sets up a second down play.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Sun Devils will try to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to chuck it again. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. Leaning on the run game here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set, second down play here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll run it here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? That's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Breaks into open space. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Well, it's been a great